Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious bread called Concha Cupcakes that I know you guys are really going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare these amazing Conchita cupcakes, these are the ingredients. I have vanilla extract, unsalted butter, granulated sugar, salt, yeast, warm milk, all-purpose flour, eggs at room temperature, and for the topping, we are going to use unsalted butter, all-purpose flour, and powdered sugar. This is everything we need to prepare these delicious and amazing Valentines Concha cupcakes. So let's get started. I want to start with the warm milk, the sugar, and the yeast. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, and I'm adding the yeast directly into it. I am going to mix it really well, and I'm going to put it aside for at least 5 to 6 minutes. I'm going to continue with the room temperature eggs. The room temperature eggs I pulled out of the refrigerator 2 hours before I made this recipe. And now I'm going to add vanilla extract, and I'm going to put it aside. I am going to use my stand mixer. I'm using a hook. I'm adding the all-purpose flour, the salt, and of course the sugar. And I'm going to incorporate. Right after I incorporate, I'm going to start by adding the eggs and the vanilla extract. Once I add that, I'm going to add the butter and the milk with the yeast. And now I'm just gonna mix until it creates a ball of dough. It's gonna take from 5 to 10 minutes. Once this is done, I'm gonna add a little bit of all-purpose flour on my working table. I'm gonna knead it just a little bit for 1 or 2 minutes. And now I am ready to go ahead, add a little bit of vegetable oil and add the dough in there. I'm gonna let it rest for at least 1 hour. This part is very important. While the bread is resting, I am going to create the topping. I'm adding the all-purpose flour, the powdered sugar, the butter, and of course I'm going to use my hand to incorporate everything perfectly in. Look at this. Once it creates a ball just like that, I'm going to divide it into 2 small little balls, because I'm going to add one with strawberry and one with cocoa powder. So I'm going to separate this one, and for this one I am going to add the strawberry extract. I'm not going to wear any gloves because it's not going to stain my hands. I'm just going to incorporate it until I make it until a ball and everything is nice and incorporated. Look at this. The ball of strawberry is done. You could really smell the strawberry extract. And now I'm just going to put it aside, and I'm going to make the chocolate one. I'm adding extract, vanilla extract, cocoa powder, and then I'm going to incorporate it completely until it's well incorporated and you only see the dark part of the chocolate. Now I'm going to cover it, let it rest until the dough is ready. This is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using cupcake liners and my cupcake pan for the oven. I'm going to start by adding the liners inside. And of course, once this is done, the hour is up, and now I am ready to get the dough and start making the little balls. Look at this. It's been resting for 1 hour, and now I am ready to go ahead and start making the little balls. I'm going to cut it in half so it makes it easier for me. Roll it out just a little bit and start making the little balls. Try to make the little balls almost at the same size. Look at this. Make a little circle, put it down, and then continue making the rest. What takes longer is the resting time of the dough. I'm going to go ahead and start adding it into the muffin pan, and here I am ready to make the topping. I'm just going to spread it out with my hands just like that, making a little circle, a little bigger than the dough that I have in the there. And then I'm just going to start by doing this. I'm going to continue with the rest, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Now I'm going to start making the design right on the top. You decide if you want circles or if you want little lines or if you want squares. Well, I'm going to stay making the rest, okay? And now this is the rest of the dough. I'm going to make some conchas, chocolate conchas, and I'm going to help myself with a cookie cutter. And now I am ready to start just laying it on top of every single one. And this is the one that gives it that special look on the top. Okay, I'm going to cover it and I'm going to let it rest for 45 minutes. Remember to let it rest 45 minutes, okay, before you put it in the oven. After the 45 minutes, turn your oven on. Make sure that it's already preheated to 350. And now I am ready to put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, just pull them out because they'll be completely done. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to get these out. The Concha Cupcakes strawberry. And now I'm going to put the conchas of chocolate inside. And then let's see how this came out. Look at this. I am ready to start by showing you how the Concha Cupcakes came out. Look at this. They're still nice and hot. I'm going to let them rest for at least 10 minutes before I take them out. But I want to show you how they look from the inside. How soft, how fluffy, and the strawberry aroma is just so penetrated. Look at this. Look at the dough inside. It's really fluffy. This is not too sugary. It's just perfection made at home. I am sure that once you make them, you are really going to fall in love with them. I hope you enjoy this amazing recipe for Valentine's with your loved ones. And this tastes amazing. Okay, now it is time to put it for the presentation. And now let's go see how the conchitas came out. Look at this. 15 minutes only and they are done. I'm going to let them rest another 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, look at this. They're hollow from the inside. And look how amazing they are from the inside. Nice and fluffy. The aroma, just amazing. Of course, I am going to eat this one. And I'm going to prepare this plate for the presentation. I can't wait to enjoy them. So I'll see you in just a little bit. My friends, I am completely done with this Concha Cupcakes. Strawberry flavor right on the top. The aroma here in my kitchen is just amazing. And the chocolate, well, you know what that is. Well, here I'm going to try it. And let me tell you, once you make them, you are really going to fall in love with them. And like I always say, I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. With a glass of milk. Perfection made at home. Of course, I need to try the chocolate one. Look at this. 2 options. You decide.
When you bake with love, everything comes out perfect. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share, and see you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.